What's the deal, YouTube? We are back with another video. In today's video, we're gonna be prepping the car for our first day at the track. We're gonna be at Willow Springs, California. Oh my god. Well, I just found out I had allergies. Okay, so excuse the sneezes and the sniffles, because we're gonna get this shit done. So we have Willow Springs on February 27th, and I'm so excited to go. We're gonna prep the car for it, nothing too crazy. All we're gonna do is just change the brake pads to something a little bit better than what I have. I'm currently running like Duralast like sport pads, but we just got the EBC red stuffs in from Psycho Speed. And we're also doing Motul 600 brake fluid. So yeah, and I am pretty new to all this, so if I'm saying something wrong or whatever, go ahead and correct me in the comments. I'm still learning. I can't wait. This is gonna be exciting. I also plan on changing the the splitter. I also plan on putting the splitter onto the actual chassis, because currently it's on the bumper and I'm afraid it's gonna rip off. I mean, it'll rip off regardless if it's gonna rip off, but I just feel like it's a lot better if it's just chassis mounted. So we'll get going with that in one of these videos. And I'm also gonna remove the diffuser. I don't want to run the diffuser on the day of the event, just because I feel like it'll be a lot safer, and I believe they do change your class if you have a lot of aero on there or some shit. So we're gonna move and store it for now. And yeah, so let's get to it. And let's start with the brake pads. Residue. Alright, so these are the EBC red stuffs. Just nothing really crazy, I guess. I don't know. There's a performance brake. Alright guys, the pads are in and so are the rotors. There they are. Boom. They feel great. They don't feel no mushiness. They're not that loud actually. I don't really hear them. But yeah, they're fantastic. We're ready to go for the track. Now there's a couple more things you'll probably catch in the next few videos. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in one or two, but I'm gonna be converting these into real vents. So we're gonna take off that whole housing, and then we have the actual mesh to replace this as well. And then one more thing we're gonna do. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna chassis mount the actual splitter, if it even works out, because I don't know if I got the right tools, but for sure the vents are gonna be happening. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is gonna remove the bumper and just look at how it's set up, because honestly I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna do this. So let's get to it and remove the bumper.
All right, there's no more light, but we basically got it on there. So we have this giant bracket connected to the chassis down to the actual splitter. This is the first one I did, which is pretty gross looking. I should have flipped these bolts around, but since they're already in there, I'm not gonna take them out unless the bumper doesn't fit. And then the other ones are upside down so that the bolt won't scrape. Same thing with over here. These ones on the top, and the top up here too, are self-tapping screws. And then these ones, I like how I did this a lot better because they're facing inward. Now the bumper might not get in the way, and the bolt won't scrape under. And that's how it looks from under. It's all clean now. Boom. Those are the holes from where they were connected on the bumper, but that's fine. So now we just got to get a lip to put on the bumper, cover those holes up, and yeah. And then we started progress on the net, on the fucking shit, on the mesh, and this is what it looks like currently. It's not really sticking, so I put weight on it so that it can try and stay on there. So yeah, that's how it is. It's all nasty work. It feels pretty tough now. Before it would move. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's way better. That's not moving. Perfect. Let's test fit the bumper now.
So what's going on here is that the bumper and the splitter were too far apart. The splitter ended up being way too low. I didn't measure it at all. I just eyeballed it, and I was 2 inches off. So we're gonna remove it and just redo it.
Okay, so as you saw in the past couple clips, it wasn't really working. I needed a certain size of bracket or to fit. Originally we used a 12-inch bracket, and it looked solid. I don't know if I showed you guys, but it looked solid, but it was too long. Like the bumper, like the gap between the bumper and the splitter was like 2 inches. So I cut 2 inches. Well, I folded the 12-inch bracket 2 inches, and now it's starting to flex forward, and it's actually kind of crooked too. And then this side just didn't want to actually connect. I had to force it, so we're gonna adjust it. We're gonna use 10-inch brackets now, and then hopefully with these L brackets we can slide it up and down depending on what size we need or whatever. So we'll see, like this, down or up. So we'll see how it goes. So let's get to it.
Okay, the vents are finally done. So there they are. The car's filthy. I'm gonna go wash it right now after this because it's got epoxy just dripping off of it and I don't want that to stay on the paint. So we'll do that. Hopefully, actually, fuck dude, I don't want this shit to fly off with the water. I don't know. We'll see, because this side is very weak. It didn't want to stay on. The middle didn't stay on at all. I had to zip tie it, cut some tabs off, and the right side was perfect. So we'll see how it goes. Let's just finish this splitter and just call it a day. Okay, just another quick update. It's about to get really dark, so I just wanted to give an update before we are done over here. So this is how I ended up doing it, like this. 10-inch bracket with one of these angle brackets from Home Depot. Same thing on this side. And then I have this angle bracket connected to right there, that part. Oh, this angle bracket connected to that part of the chassis to give it a little bit more sturdy towards the center. This is going to be a little bit more wobbly, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to fix that. But maybe eventually I get something else down there smaller. But for now, he's gonna have to do, just need one more side right here, like that, and it's done. And tomorrow morning I'll get you guys a picture of the bumper on the car. All right, okay, let's go. Well, that's how she looks like in the daylight. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad at all. It actually looks pretty sick. So we just have to do some minor adjustments. Probably paint the crash bar so it's not showing anymore, or get rid of it, we'll see. And then fix the fitment with the bumper. I think the splitter is too high on this side, so I might just lower it a little bit. And yeah, that's it. It's a final look right there. Let me know what you guys think of both projects, the splitter and the vents. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Dreamland.